Morning. My name is Times Wong. I'm an American lawyer and the son of the Chinese democracy activist and political prisoner Wang Bingzhang, who is currently serving his 23rd year in incarceration. It's a bipartisan commonplace today to lament that U.S. policy towards the PRC in the post-Tiananmen era has failed, especially to the extent that that policy was expected to lead to change in the PRC's political character. The thing is, if you'd asked people like my father at the time, they could have told you that this would happen. They could have told you, based on hard-won personal experience with the regime, that June 4 wasn't an anomaly, that it wasn't a temporary setback, that it was a revelation of the regime's true character, and that it'd only be a matter of time before there was a reversion to the mean. But for most of the last 35 years, few people were interested in talking to people like my father. In fact, a prominent China journalist recently told me that one of the very first pieces of advice they'd been given by their editor was that they should specifically avoid wasting their time by talking to dissidents. I can understand the sentiment. The Chinese dissident community is filled with strong personalities, including personalities that, to those of us who occupy respectable places like this one, might seem downright odd. My father was regarded by some as such a personality. But what I'd urge you to consider is that each dissident has a compelling personal reason for being opposed to the regime, and that it would behoove all of us who are interested in China and its future to learn those reasons. If we listen more closely to their stories then, and if we truly absorb their lessons about the nature of the regime, who knows where we'd be today? As for my father, not even 23 years in solitary confinement has dampened his spirit. In a recent letter, he declared that not only was he not going to die in prison, but that he was going to outlive Xi Jinping. May that prediction also come true, and may we all at long last live to see a free China.